New Year's resolutions, it's that time of year to set your goals, and one of the biggest New Year's resolutions is to lose weight. We are on location, the girls, at Core Fitness, an exclusive ladies gym, and we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions, specifically about being healthy and stronger for 2015.
You said it, Janine, and I think the key word there is being healthy. A lot of people are concentrating on the scale all the time, but we want to have you know that health is more important than the scale. The best thing I like about at this Core Fitness, though, is I've never been here before.
Okay.
It is so woman friendly. It's like the bar and the glitzy stuff and the diva room and the colors, and no guys.
No guys
Except
allowed.
for Sammy.
Just the cameraman is allowed in.
That's right.
Well, 2014, one of my New Year's resolutions was to get stronger. It was basically on strength, and I started to run. So I'm hitting my 1-year anniversary of running. Thank you very much. And hitting that goal. I'm proud of that. And the people that have followed me along my journey and people that have motivated me to run, thank you very much. A lot of them out there. So from running, you know, we look at what do we want as far as my next goal. And people will say, well, how much weight did you lose? Okay.
And it's not
for
about
me,
that.
I threw the scale out because for me, it's not about hitting a number. It's about hitting a goal as far as how many miles I wanted to run in the week, how many races I wanted to run in the year. So focusing more on those goals than focusing on numbers for me was something that was important.
Well, let's take it back a minute. For those of you who don't know Janine personally, Janine isn't a runner, wasn't a runner, never ran.
No.
So you just looked at this and said, you know, maybe I could be a runner. And someone inspired you to do that, and that was Michelle Gresh, right?
Yeah, she was one of them, but my friend Craig Lukash said, oh, you can't run. You can't get up early and run.
That was
I'm not a
the
morning person at all, and I became a morning person. When you love something, it really does become a part of your life. So whatever that is out there, and my thing with goals are set goals that are realistic and attainable to you, all right? Let's not focus on a number. Let's focus on fitness and health.
Right. Well, how did you get started then? You didn't go out there and run a marathon in one day. How did you build to that?
My friend Tamara said, you can do it. I only wanted to run a 5K, and she said, piece of cake. We're signing up for a half marathon in March. Now I started December 26th. We trained through the entire winter. It's called commitment and dedication. You write on your calendar how many miles you're going to run, you set it, and you stick to it, and you reach your goals. I ended up finishing 7 half marathons this year. The year isn't over yet, so hopefully I'll do my 8th half marathon right now for my 1-year anniversary. But again, it's focusing on, we're using that as an example, but what are your goals? And instead of being disappointed, in I want to lose 20 pounds in a month, set something that's realistic.
Well, it's a lifestyle change. We always talk about that when we talk about health with all the doctors that we have on our shows. And we had Annie, who's one of our employees down at the station, and she just changed her life by changing her lifestyles. And she's still on a life goal because it is a
lifestyle change.
I'm very proud of you. I'm proud
Thanks,
of that.
Mom.
And I'm not proud of you because of how many miles you ran or because you got in a smaller size. I'm just proud that you went for something, like you saw something you wanted, you worked at it, and you went for it. So you're like a success. You could really just do anything
I'm
you want to
hoping.
do.
Well, 2015, what is your New Year's resolution? Do you have any yet, or goals that you want to set?
I think I'm going to enjoy life more.
That's nice.
Yeah, I just want to just take some more time off and enjoy my family more.
Nice.
I miss, being with my family a lot, and time goes by quickly.
Well, mine is, I do a theme. Last year was Run Your Life. That's where I wore my hat, because that was really something that I like to have a theme for the year that I can stick to. And this year for 2015, it's going to be respect time. So people respecting my time, me respecting other people's time, being on time. And if you're talking
Father
to someone,
time.
put that phone down if you're texting and talking.
Yes.
If you're at dinner,
good one.
If you're at lunch, and I am, notorious of doing that. Put the phone down, respect time. So
That's gonna be great.
that's mine for this year.
That's going to be a super one. You picked up a phone, and with all the devices that we have now, all the electronics and everything, it's really easy for people to get started with some of the ways that maybe you want to just start out slowly and you want to start walking. First of all, if you come here to Core Fitness, you don't have to be fit. I mean, you could come here from a couch potato to a marathon runner. But anyhow, one of the ways that people could do this is with the phone. I mean, on my phone, I have an app, and it just counts my steps for the day. So I put this in my pocket, and you could see I don't have very many steps today. I didn't have the phone on me today.
Right.
But really, if you We were in Florida, and we did a lot of steps every day because that's all we were doing was walking. So it was very easy to attain that 10,000 steps a day, which is what's recommended. However, if you aren't out of the house and maybe you have a sedentary job, you're going to look at that stepper at the end of the day and you're going to say, oh my Lord, I only did 2,000 steps. I have to get some more steps in here. They now have things even for you to put on your wrist where you could buy it, and it reminds you to get up and walk around. So there's really no excuse to just keep moving.
It's about moving. It's about moving. I like to move it. Well, guess what? It's all about moving. And later in the show, right now we're on location at Core Fitness. We are going to go to a grocery store, locally owned and operated, Boyer's, here in Hazleton. And we're going to talk to one of our favorite dietitians, Amy Cartwright, because it's not only about burning those calories. Yeah, I could burn 600 to 1,000 calories running, but what are you putting in your mouth? And those calories count too.
Ooh, I'm going to have a race with you up and down the carts. Yeah.
Okay, we got to look at that. We're going to talk about that later in the show. Again, we want you to enjoy this show. It's about women being healthy, stronger. If you're setting those goals, some people get down on themselves when it's the new year because we're so hard on ourselves sometimes.
Yeah, you don't have to give up stuff. Don't make it be like it's a big chore. Look at it as an exciting adventure to change your life and be healthy, so you can enjoy your life longer and live longer and enjoy what's out there.
Yeah, and it's about, we have Alyssa with us. She is my daughter who's 11, and I know you're one of my role models. I'm one of her role models, I would hope, and we want to teach her how to live a healthy lifestyle, being strong, right? Throw that scale out. Throw it out. I don't want to hear about it.
Well, you know what? You have everything in moderation. You could weigh yourself once a month, but don't live your weight. Live your life.
Live your life. So when we come back, we're going to talk to Christy and Kim here at Core Fitness. It's the exclusive ladies only fitness club in Greater Hazleton.
Be right back. Welcome back to the girls. We're here at Core Fitness in Hazleton, and we're talking about getting fit, making New Year's resolutions, and we want to talk to the experts here. We are at an all-girls facility, Core Fitness, and we're with Christy and Kim, and we're going to ask a whole bunch of questions that you might want to know about getting fit. So why don't you get started and tell us all about your facility here. We're in another room now, and this is your exercise room?
Yes, this is our group exercise room. This is where all our great classes take place. We have a lot of different classes. We have Pilates and boot camp, and we have power bars, which is a weightlifting class. So we have a whole variety of different classes.
Well, I thought when you said power bars, we get to eat. I'm like, oh boy, we get to eat something. So now, if anybody's out there interested in coming to a class, is there a certain day that the classes start, or a certain week, or can you just start up anytime?
You can start anytime, and we have a schedule online, or you can call the gym to see what's happening that day. You just have to show up, and your first class is always free at Core Fitness. So you get to try us out, and there's no risk.
Well, that's great. And I see you have a lot of great things here that are inspirational for the girls, too. Janine, why don't you talk about some of the programs that they have with Christy?
Well, if you watch FYI News 13, you see Christy every week. Monday, we have Motivational Monday, and we talk about getting in shape and the right way. So the nice thing about your gym is that you focus really on getting healthy, right?
Right. I never like to go by the scale 100%. I mean, some people really need that as their gauge, but it can be consuming and kind of take over your mind thought, because especially in the beginning of working out, you can actually gain weight, and that's very discouraging for people. So if you're one of those scale watchers, it's kind of one of those things where you say, why am I even doing this if I'm gaining weight? But that could be muscle gain, it could be water retention, flushing out toxins from your body. So we try to do motivational things with our girls here. Right now we have a 25 days of fitness going, so you can see on the mirror in the back, as long as they come in and do their workout, they get a sticker, which is actually really a good motivational tool. And then everybody that gets their 25 days will go into a raffle.
Well, we are going to show you, there's so much, this could be like a 2-hour show. We're going to show you some simple movement that you can do. Of course, get started today. Don't wait till January 1st. You can start in December. That's when I started my goal.
So we have 5 moves that we have three of our girls here are going to demonstrate for us, and they're going to go through the basic move and then also a little bit more of an advanced move. So you can do the 5 moves for 50 seconds. And Debbie, I heard you talking about all the apps. There's tons of free apps on your Droid or your smartphone that you can get, and they're free. They would be fitness timers. So you're going to set your timer for 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You're going to do these moves for 50 seconds, all 5. You're going to get a 1-minute break, and you're going to repeat it 2 or 3 times.
All right, well, let's do it. Thanks, girls, for coming. We're going to make you guys work out. How about it?
All righty, we'll watch.
We have Jen, Christy, and Ronnie, and they're going to start with a regular squat, okay? So go ahead, girls, down and up. And Jen's going to do the plyometric version. She's going to jump a little bit higher, okay? And you're going to do this move for 50 seconds, making sure that your abs are nice and tight. You're breathing through, weight is in your heels. Okay.
This reminds me of like leapfrog.
Kind of, yeah. And as you get better, that it will get bigger, your moves will get bigger. Okay, girls, feet together. We're going to start with alternating lunges back, the basic version. Right leg back, and then up. So you will have had your 10 seconds rest for this here. Now Jen's going to go ahead and she's going to do a plyometric version here, where it gets a little bit bigger, her heart rate's going to come up a little bit higher. There you go, good. Nice and deep. Good. Nice. And 50 seconds doesn't seem like a long time, but it can be. Okay, feet together. You're going to have your 10 seconds rest here. You're going to do jumping jacks. Okay, arms up all the way, landing softly on your feet. I always want to say you're like tiptoeing into the house. You don't want to wake anybody up. Nice soft landing. You're going to do 50 seconds there. You're going to have your 10 seconds rest. Good. Okay, stop, and we're going to go into burpees. This is probably the most hated exercise, okay? All right, 1 leg burpee to begin, please. 1 leg down and back. Good. And then up. All right. Good. Jen's going to go right into the 2 leg now. Big. Go ahead. Nice. Okay, and reach. Both legs back. Nice. Abs are tight. And you're going to do these to your ability, okay? No stopping. You can slow down, no stopping. And stop. This is where you're going to have your 10 seconds rest. And girls, you're going to come to the mat for the last exercise. And we're going to do bicycles. So shoulders up off the floor, knees up off the floor, alternating elbow to knee. Ready? And go, go. Good. Breathing through. In ab exercises, you never want to hold your breath. You want to be breathing through. Navel zip down through to the spine. And you're going to do that for 50 seconds. And come on up, girls. This is where you'd have your 1-minute break, and you're going to repeat that round.
You don't have to be fit to get fit.
Exactly. Right? Yes, we want beginners. We're very good with beginners, and we'll encourage you every step of the way.
All right, and everybody has goals, like Janine was mentioning goals. Go ahead, honey.
We have some people to talk to that have been coming here. And I love testimonials because it's real people like you at home who might be on the fence about, do I want to really join a gym and get myself involved in this? But really here, it's really a nice atmosphere, and just making it ladies only and exclusive just takes a lot of that pressure off. If you are uncomfortable about working out or being in a certain outfit, they make it really comfortable here, and it's so much fun. You're going to meet so many people. If you're new to the area, you're going to meet so many new people, and it really is really social. So we do have someone who has had extremely great results. Mom?
Come on down. Let's see here. Who's our next contestant?
How good you look. You look so healthy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I was watching you do your little exercises over there. What inspired you to come here to the gym?
Well, one thing that I really liked was that it was the only woman gym here in Hazleton, so that was a positive for me. And there's a lot of motivation here, so everyone kind of works together. So that was great for me. So that inspired me to come here and work out.
Okay, so it's a great support system here, right?
Great support system.
All right, and I understand it's very affordable too. I was looking at the rates, my God, and you have your own little pass key to come in. You're safe and everything.
Exactly. Actually, and the first class being free, so you can experience the time here is phenomenal. So anyone that is uncomfortable, they can come in and see if they like it, and then they can get a membership.
Oh my gosh, I loved it when I walked in, just the atmosphere alone in the diva room where you
We're
go
going
make up.
to sleep in the bathroom.
The diva room is beautiful. I love that diva room.
So Ronnie actually conquered one of our boot camps that we offer here in the very early morning hours, 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. And I think you were in the first round,
Yes.
right? The first round
I
of
was
boot
in the
camp?
first round of
And
boot
Ronnie has a picture of her before and
boy.
after.
Here's my before and after. This is after I had my son, and this is right after boot camp.
And how long was the time lapse in between from after you had your son till after the boot camp?
So this picture right here, after here, This was about, the boot camp lasts 8 weeks? 8 weeks. 8 weeks.
Thank you, honey. Good luck with the baby and continue the good work.
And we got another mama.
Another contestant we have over here. Come on, Mommy. How are you, Abe? I know you a long
good.
time, honey.
Yes,
And I
yes.
was surprised to ask how old your baby is.
3.
3. And I'm still saying, how's the baby?
I know.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
know.
So what's your experience here at Core Fitness?
I couldn't say enough about this gym. I just think it's phenomenal. First of all, I think it's beautiful, and it's a great environment to be in, and all the women are just so great here, and it's just like family here. It couldn't even be more motivational, like the last girl had said. The experience is just phenomenal. I'm just sorry I didn't do it the first day they opened their doors.
Now you actually did the one-on-one training, which
Yes,
we didn't
I-
mention. If you're into doing some one-on-one training, it is very affordable, and you actually worked with Christy one-on-one, correct?
Yes, and still do. The goals that I have set now, I wanted to do it because I became so much more comfortable here and with my trainer and with the girls here that I know to see the difference that I've come over the last 8 months is phenomenal to me. From not being able to do what I could do when I first walked in the door here, now I could do maybe 2 times that. And so now I just want to challenge myself a little more.
She doesn't just come to my classes anymore. She stepped out of the box and she goes with other trainers.
Yeah.
And, she's socializing. And it's not just her. I mean, really, we pride ourselves, and this is really like a family here. We know everybody's name. It's kind of like Cheers.
Yeah.
Everybody knows your name here. And we like that. That's I've worked at every gym in this area, and I just love the fact that we have that repertoire with our clients.
Let Kim talk a little bit about how you started the gym, because really this was something that was brand new to the area, and you and your husband, along Christy, you really came together as a partnership and
Well, Christy was
took a risk,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
sorry.
Took a risk.
Right. Christy was my trainer, actually, at a former gym that she was working at. And when that gym closed, that was a women's gym. And we happened to have the space available in the building. And we decided, my husband said, do you want to open another women's gym with Christy? And we went into a business partnership together, and it's been awesome ever since.
You actually expanded because you started in
We
this.
started in this very room that we're in, and all the equipment was in here. We doubled our equipment, added an indoor cycle room, and also the rest of the equipment that you see in the other room.
So you have spinning, you have, what else do you have here? Pilates?
Pilates, power bars. We have step classes. We have Zumba. We just did a Zumba Glow last night, which we're going to throw in every once in a while as kind of like a flash Zumba for something fun to do. So we put the black lights on, and people wear glow stuff, and it's really fun. We had a great time with it. Yeah.
You also do a lot of things for charity, too. You have a lot of fundraisers.
We do. We work with SAFE, which is an autism group. We've helped with the Heart Association and Heart Chase. We try to do what we can, in the community to help with those kind of endeavors.
So you're helping everybody, and out of necessity, the mother of invention, you created this beautiful place. And we're going to take a break, and we're going to take you on another journey, because the other part of staying healthy is what you eat. So we're going to take you to a grocery store. We're going to show you how to buy your food healthy. We're going to talk with a dietitian, Amy Cartwright. And we're going to just round this all up for you so you don't have an excuse to not be healthy in the year 2015.
Yes, well, I don't know about you, but I'm certainly joining CORE this year. I said it on TV, so now I have to do it. That's my accountability.
We're holding you to it.
We're holding me to it, so that'll be round 2 of the fitness journey for me. And, we hope that you get in touch with either Kim or Christy, or talk to any of the girls that come here. Again, exclusive, women's only. I just love saying that. Women's only gym, the only one here in the area.
It's for the girls.
That's right.
For the
So
girls.
join us at Boyer's when we come right back.
Yep.
Well, with the magic of TV, we have changed, and we are in a different location now at Boyer's on 15th Street. And we said before the break that, we really have to watch what we're putting in our bodies. And we talked about the exercise part, but we're with Amy, and she is our special dietitian here, right?
Yes.
And we always go to Amy for some advice on what we should be eating around the holidays. I'm holding the pineapple because this is my mom's gift, because she's the pineapple goddess.
I love pineapple.
500 of these a week.
No, I think $4.99.
Getting
$4.99.
plenty of fiber.
Looks like a pineapple now. Her hair is turning lighter. She doesn't have to get it dyed anymore, right?
Oh, Janine, you're so wonderful. Let me just take that pineapple away from you.
Here, eat it. She eats it. She just bites into it now. She doesn't even cut it. But anyway.
All right, so Amy, what you're here for is to let everybody out there in wonderful TV land know that the holidays, we have the cookies, the candies, we have the pepperoni, the kielbasa, all that good,
Salty
tempting stuff. It's salty, it's sweetie, it's whatever, all the traditional food.
Right.
How can we eat all that stuff and yet not maybe gain weight?
Well, part of what you said is that those types of things are typically around during the holidays. So make a plan. Don't set yourself up for failure and say, I'm not going to try those items, I'm not going to have a Christmas cookie, because most likely you are, or you'll compensate somewhere else and get more calories. So make a plan, pick out the things that you want to choose because they aren't around all year round, and make a small plate. And then move away from the food, because if you stay by the food, if it's like a buffet or a party, we're going to tend to pick.
Back away from the
back
food.
away.
So what are some common tips that you can give people now that the holiday season is here and it's going to be Christmas and then it's going to be New Year's?
So some tips for eating with parties and families: bring things with you. Offer to bring a fruit tray or a veggie tray or a shrimp cocktail, so that you know that there's going to be items there that are on the healthier side that you can choose. Again, have a plan when you're going to those places. Again, if it's a family sit-down dinner, ask to bring some sides, some green bean casserole, or some other type of salad to go with the rest of the meal. So again, have a plan. Don't necessarily set goals to have weight loss during this time of year, but maybe maintain the good things that you have done throughout the year, and then start up January 1st, January 2nd, getting back into the goals and the changes that you've made.
Well, you know what? It's the holidays is a very busy time of the year too, so we're out gathering all the food, so that burns up a lot of calories.
Sure.
And then we like to get the fresh fish here at Boyer's. They have that fresh fish market outside, so there's all kind of fresh fish. But what's the common mistake that a lot of people do when they buy fish?
Deep fry it, not
Throw butter on it.
Yes, throw butter on it, not cook it properly. So again, using salmon, most fish are going to be very healthy. They have a lot of good omega-3 fatty acids, great, great for protein, keeps you fuller longer. It's, again, how you prepare it. So baking it or broil. Again, shrimp, you just, kind of eat it that way. So there's a lot of great things that are around the holiday that you can make healthier.
I'm going to bring up alcohol because around the holiday season, even if you don't drink around the year, you might drink around the holidays. So are there any specific choices that people should be looking where they could save on calories, even though alcohol is empty calories?
Sure. Well, if you're a beer drinker, drinking light beer will be less calories. Even some of the wine coolers come in light. Having a glass of wine, will definitely be better. Watch the mixed drinks when they're mixing it with different juices and sodas. That'll add additional calories. The punches and all those different types of things that may have additional sweeteners and sugars in it.
Doesn't that change your appetite too if you're drinking, like you don't realize how much you're eating? Sort of just go like, woo, everything goes out the window and you're just munching away.
Absolutely. So again, have that plan. Make that plate, walk away from the food and kind of munch and drink a little bit.
Some parties you go to, though, they're walking around and they keep coming back with those appetizers, like, the scallops wrapped in bacon. I'm just saying, I'm bringing up things that people are thinking at home. And,
Again, don't say you're not going to do them if those are things that you never have during most of the year, just around the holiday. Have them, indulge.
And if you do have it, you can always, we were at CORE giving people some ideas of how they can stay active. So don't say, oh, you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. I love my friends. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to wait till January 2nd and then I'm going to, start. Because by January 2nd, all of my friends are going to be miserable and 20 pounds heavier, and then they're going to say, look what I did to myself. Because you could gain it that quick.
Sure, absolutely.
Most of us can,
absolutely.
Anyway.
And again, you can be active during the holidays. Even just taking 10 or 15 minutes of some type of exercise or go for a walk after a meal, just to kind of let the digestion settle and that type of thing. So
we could do like weights with pineapples.
There you go, weights with pineapples.
Right? You know what? But the holidays are a happy time. So you don't
go shovel some snow. Go shovel some snow that we might get.
Yeah, but we don't always have to eat, Janine. We could, lay on the floor and play Legos with the kids, and we could play games, and we could do a lot of fun things. So it's not always, you don't have to center it all around food all the time, do we?
No.
You know, let's just play some games and have some fun. But whatever you're going to do for the holidays, just do it conscientiously.
And have fun, enjoy it, enjoy being healthy and having your family and friends around, because that's what it really is all about, is celebrating the end of the year and recapping, highlighting all the things that we've done throughout this year 2014. And shop the perimeter, right?
Shop the perimeter. Go for your dairy, your fruits and vegetables, your frozen healthy foods like frozen vegetables, frozen fruits, lean meats,
Your pineapples.
pineapples.
They might not be here. I
They
think we're
keep
gonna buy
killing
them
about this
all.
pineapple. I start every day with fresh pineapple. What's wrong with that? Some people eat a grapefruit.
Great.
I love pineapple and it works
A
for
lot
me.
of great antioxidants, lots of vitamins.
It's the
fiber.
golden fruit.
There you go.
All right. Well, Amy, thanks for joining us. I wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Everyone too.
And everyone at home from the girls, we wish you a very blessed, happy holiday season.
Yes, a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating. We wish you the best to you and your family, happy and healthy and prosperous. So we'll see you again in 2015. Could you believe
We're
it?
going to switch up the girls a little bit. We have some exciting new things
yeah.
coming up, Amy. So we'll have to get you involved in that, right?
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go on adventures. See you next time here on The Girls.
Bye.